Hello all, welcome to Studio Band Pilates. Today it is October 20th. Today is Thursday. It's a mat roller balance class, half hour. As always, please take care of yourself. If you have any injuries or limitations, to provide some options or variations that hopefully work for you. If they don't work for you, place them to the side, bring in your own favorite options or variations. If that doesn't work, take a break, take a stretch, maybe do an exercise outside the family of exercises that I'll offer up. All options are on the table for you. The main goal for you is for you to take care of yourself. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna apologize a little bit. If I cough or sneeze, it's been a little bit of a fire smoke issue in Portland. So doing my best to keep everything hydrated, but sometimes it's just, that's the way it is. I thought it was allergies, but it's actually turning out to be smoke. So anyway, I have my roller close. I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna use it as an option at the very end of the warm up. But let's just start with a little functional parallel position with the feet and legs. Feet are just residing underneath your pelvis. Drop your arms down by side, ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles in an upright line, something that's comfortable for you. And then just on the inhale, shrug the shoulders up, the ears, and a shoulder shrug. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades down the back of the body, just warming up. Yeah, inhale the shoulders up. Exhale, slide them down. Inhaling the shoulders up. Exhale, slide them down. Inhaling the shoulders up. Exhale, slide them down. Moving to shoulder rolls, drawing the shoulders back, up, round them forward, and back, up, running them forward. Two more times, back, up, running them forward. Last one here, back, up, running them forward. Now keep the arms long, swing the arms back, up and around. This circle is any amount for you, back, up and around. So just trying to warm up the shoulders, back, up and around. One more time, back, up and around. Just drop your arms down by your side. Let's reverse those shoulder circles, keep the arms dropped out. Shoulders come forward, up, around to the back. Forward, up and around to the back. Forward, up and around to the back. And then last one here like this, forward, up and around to the back. Keep the arms long, swing the arms forward, up, back and around. Again, any amount for you. Forward, up, back and around. Forward, up, back and around. And then last one here, forward, up, back and around. Just keep your arms dropped down now. You're gonna keep your feet firmly connected to the floor, so try not to lift the heel. You're just gonna bend your knees and straighten. Bend and straighten. So the range of motion is going to be fairly small-ish. Not going to be huge. Just imagine that I'm going up and down a column or up and down an elevator shaft, so I'm not tucking under or really tucking back. Find the relative range of motion that I have for myself. Yeah. Change day to day for me. Sometimes it's bigger, sometimes it's smaller. One more time like this. All right. So just relax the legs for a moment. You're going to still stand in this functional parallel position. I'm going to go ahead and interlace my fingers. I'm going to start with my hands right around mid-sternum, mid-chest level. And I'm going to keep my hands interlaced until they go all the way up toward the ceiling. So I'm going to press my arms down. I'm going to bring my arms forward, up, keeping the fingers interlaced here. Then I release the interlaced fingers, lift the head and chest up, allow the arms to drop down to their side. Do that again, interlace, middle chest, press down, arms come forward, up, release the interlacing, chest and gaze goes up. I'm going to add a knee bend and a torso fold to the next four. So starting here at chest height, drop the torso just a little bit, bend the knees. As you reach the arms up, straighten the legs. Release the interlaced fingers, lift head and chest. And again, now I'm going to press down, drop, lift as I straighten, release interlaced fingers, head and chest rise up. Now I'm going to add a little side bend to this next one. You press down, fold forward, lift up, keep the interlaced fingers here. I'm going to side bend to one side to the other side, come back to center, release, lift head and chest up. And then one more time here, pressing down, drop the chest, lift up, hold this interlacing fingers, other side to start your side bend. And then one more time to the opposite side, release the fingers, lift the head and chest up and shake it out. All right. So let's go ahead and go to the, oh no, I lied. So we're gonna, you can grab your roller if you want. There's no need if you're feeling like you have pretty good balance, right? And this is more to open up the toes and the bottom of the foot. So I'm just gonna stand in this functional parallel position. I'm gonna reach my right leg back. So I'm gonna go into what would be called like a walk. And I'm gonna try to have equal weight to both feet here. So there's a little bit of pressure, not all the way back, not all the way forward. Bring that leg back. Left leg goes back. So I can use this roller here if I feel like, oh, I need a little bit of extra balance, it's fine. Yeah. And that can be helpful for some of us. So I'm just gonna have you switch sides, trying to find that on the walk with a little bit of pressure to the back foot, trying to equalize the pressure to both front and back, right? So it's easy to kind of let all the weight go forward, trying to equalize that best you can. It may not be perfect, it's fine. That'll just help open up the bottom of the foot. I'm working the toe joints in that angle that I'm going to have us explore at the end. Last one, release. Now we can go ahead and go into the mat. All right, so I'm gonna pull my mat back, set up my set here. Roller will go down. You're gonna find yourself lengthwise on that roller, head and tailbone fully supported. And I'm just gonna adjust my camera angle here. Yeah, I've been saying that the light is getting really interesting in Portland. Like it doesn't seem to affect the camera light, but I've been noticing just around when I'm looking around the apartment, it's like, wow, it's kind of dark. All right, so just a change of the season, right? So find the knees bent, feet flat, functional parallel position with your feet and legs and arms just down their side. So just think about the thigh bones pointing straight, the hip sockets, heels in line with the sits bones, yeah? Center back, the tailbone is connected to the roller, back bottom to ribs also connect to the roller. So you're just trying to establish its relative neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Do you find weight to the center back of the skull? So the chin isn't pointing down towards the chest too much, more up towards the ceiling. And then find weight into the big toe, pinky toe, heel connection of each foot. So there's kind of like a tripod imagery to the bottom of the foot. And then take note, scan where the weight of the hands might be today. Thumb, pinky, center the palm. One side might feel different than the other. It's fine. As you find all of that, can you just relax your throat, forehead, jaw, and shoulders for a moment? And start to take the inhale to the sides and the backs of the ribs. And then just exhale, sink the belly, draw the navel in gently. We'll do that one more time just to center ourselves here. Inhaling again to the sides and the back. And then just exhale, sink the belly, draw the navel up and in. From here, deep inhale and exhale, float both arms up towards the ceiling. Rotate your palms to face inward. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep the roller fairly stable. Micro movements will happen, it's fine. On the exhale, you're gonna open up that right arm to the side. Try not to shift everything over to the left side, yeah. Arm still floats off the mat. Bring that arm right back up. Exhale, left arm opens up the side. Yeah, bring it right back up. And then right arm opens up. And bring it up. And then left arm opens up. And bring it up, and then we'll pause. Now from here, both arms open up to the side. With a big T. Bring the arms right back up. Both arms open up. Big T. Bring them right back up and pause. Rotate palms to face forward. On the exhale, drop the ribs, scoot the belly, send the right arm back behind you, keeping the ribs dropping down. Inhale that arm right back up. Exhale, left arm reaches back, ribs drop. Inhale back up. One more time each side, right arm reaches back. Inhale up, and then exhale, left arm reaches back. Yeah, and then inhale right back up. Now, both arms reach back, ribs drop down. Range of motion might change here a little bit, that's fine. Inhale the arms right back up. One more time like this, exhale, reaching both arms back. And then bring it right back up. Pause. Leave the right arm here. Left arm comes down. Let's go all the way down to the mat just for a moment with that left hand. And then rotate the palm to face the hip. And then you're gonna lift that arm just so it floats off the mat, about shoulder height here. Now this left arm is gonna open up to the side, right arm reaches back. So you're making a right angle, yeah? Bring everything right back. Right arm reaches back, the left arm opens to the side. And bring it back. You got this one more time for me. Right arm reaches back, left arm opens. Bring it back, pause. Rotate that left palm to face the floor, flip the left arm up towards the ceiling. Right arm's always mat. Now you're not gonna be able to see this right arm, but I'm gonna rotate the palm to face the hip. I'm gonna lift that arm up to about shoulder height as I lie down. Now, left arm's gonna reach back, right arm opens up to the side, making that right angle, or maybe you can consider this an L in this direction. Bring everything back to start. Left arm reaches back, right arm opens up to the side. Bring it right back. One more time, left arm reaches back, right arm opens up to the side. Bring everything back. Pause here, rotate that right palm to face the floor, flip the right arm up towards the ceiling, and then both arms can come forward and down into the mat. So from here, you can meet both Arms, hands down to the mat, that works for you. If you have the availability, maybe the length of the arms, you feel balanced enough, you can bend at the elbows and flip the forearms off the mat. That'll just give you a little extra challenge of balance. Some of us that might not feel like we're stable enough to do that or have long enough arms to do that, leave the arms down to the mat. It's just an option. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, flip the right leg to tabletop. You're gonna inhale to hold it here, exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up, standing strong. Inhale to hold, exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, right leg floats up, standing strong. Inhale to hold, exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up, standing strong. Inhale to hold, exhale, place the foot back down, moving on. You'll take a deep inhale in here, exhale, draw the right leg to tabletop, leave the leg there. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up to meet the right leg. Both legs are up, jump to the feet. On the exhale, reach the right toe down towards the mat, hinging from the thigh. Inhale up, right back up. Exhale, left toe taps down. Inhale up, back up. Exhale, right toe taps. Inhale up, exhale, left toe taps. Inhale up, pause here, flex the feet strongly and extend both legs up towards the ceiling. Any amount for you. Might have a softness behind the knee. Bring the legs back to tabletop and extend both legs up. And bring it back to tabletop and extend both legs up. Back to tabletop, extend both legs up. Back to tabletop and extend both legs up, and can you keep them there for a moment? Breathe. Yeah. Bring the legs back to tabletop, right foot back down first, bottom of the left. Both arms go back onto the mat. If you want to shake anything out, feel free, just for a moment. And then you can go ahead and interlace your fingers, place the palms behind the skull, point the elbows slightly forward. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, round spine up, abdominal curl, keeping your pelvis stable. Inhale to hold, exhale, coming right back down, going through. Inhale and exhale, again, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl. Looking towards belly, thighs, or knees. Inhale in here, exhale, rolling yourself back down. 2 more times. Exhale, and again, bend yourself up. Inhale to hold, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, exhale, coming right back down. Now deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl to pause. Hold this abdominal curl here, exhale, turn the torso towards the right. Inhale back to center, exhale, turn the torso towards the left. Inhale, center, exhale, turn the torso towards the right. Inhale, center, exhale, turn the torso towards the left. Yeah. Inhale, center, pause in the center here, exhale, round up 1 more inch, and then round yourself all the way back down. Keep the right hand behind the skull. Left arm goes onto the ground. Left leg straightens out. You're gonna roll up to your abdominal curls. You lift that left leg up, left arm will bounce. You're gonna twist towards that left leg, come right back down. You only got this 2 more times. You're gonna roll up and twist. Pow, roll all the way back down. Foot and head goes back down. Rolling up, last one. Coming all the way back down, pause here. Bend that leg, left leg back in so the foot goes back on the mat. Left hand behind the skull here, right arm goes onto the mat to help balance. Right leg extends long. Next, you're gonna roll yourself up, leg comes up, twist the torso to come up towards that leg, roll all the way back down. 2 more times, rolling up and twist. Rolling right back down, last one. Roll up and twist, and back down. Bend that right leg, place the right foot onto mat, release that left hand back onto the mat for a moment. And then go ahead and float both arms up towards the ceiling, palms face forward. So we're moving on to balance. Remember, save yourself enough the exercise. Maybe it's just a heel lift or a couple toe taps, totally fine. You find what you need to go today. Deep inhale in here, exhale, flip the right leg to tabletop. Remember, heel lift or toe tap might be your jam today. Place the foot gently back down. And then left leg floats up. And then place the foot back down. So you can stick with any of those options that we just did, or right leg can foot up. Still go back to heel lift or toe tap. Now, if you're ready, can you send that right leg directly forward and bring it back in? Right leg directly forward, bring it back in. Pause, place the foot back down. Left leg floats up. One side might feel different than the other, right? And then left leg stretches forward and bring it back. Left leg stretches forward and bring it back. Pause, place the foot back down. Stick with those options on this next one, or follow along with me. Right leg floats to tabletop. Now on the exhale, you're gonna send both arms back, right leg drifts forward, bring everything back in. So as you drift away, any amount for you. You may not go all the way to your full range of function. Arms back, leg drifts forward, bring it right back in. Pause, place the foot back down. Find center, and then left leg floats up. go where you go, or both arms reach back, left leg twists forward, come back in, send arms back, leg twist forward, and come back in. Place the foot back down. Both arms go back onto the mat by your side. From here, deep inhale and exhale, sink the belly to the pupil and the lower back towards the mat, or sorry, towards the roller in your mouth. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. Some of us will connect to the roller, some of us might not, some of us will feel super far away. Exhale, scoot the belly, tilt the pupil, in from the spine, in and out. We're just trying to find a curl that works for you. We're not trying to force anything. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down. Moving on, take a deep inhale and exhale, sink the belly to the pupil. Engage your glutes, float your pelvis up and away from the roller. Find your bridge here, opening up the hips. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Finding neutral. 2 more times. Inhale in here, exhale, scoot, curl, float yourself up. Yep. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Finding that neutral. Inhale in here, exhale again, scoot, curl, floating yourself up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down, rolling through, finding that neutral position. From here, go ahead and rock back and forth on the roller. Head goes one way, hips go the other way, just giving yourself a little rock and roll from side to side. Yeah. And that could be small. You can make it a little bit bigger by opening up your arms and legs. Maybe you choose to lift one leg up and one arm up and one leg up as you roll away from that side and look towards the legs or legs that are lifting. And then find yourself back to that center line. Go ahead and roll up to one side of the roller, coming down onto the mat with control. Try not to fall down. Send the roller to the side. Don't let it get too far away because we're going to come right back to it and do whatever release you like to do here. It could be a butterfly, internal rotation, maybe doing a figure 4. Yeah, lots of options. Maybe a full collapse. All options are fine. All right. From here, you're going to take the roller into your hands. We'll float the arms up towards the ceiling. Back is imprinted. Right leg into the chest, followed by the left leg in. Both legs are in. Deep inhale in here, exhale, roll up to your bone curl, back imprint. Right knee stays there, left leg stretches out long. Inhale in here, going to switch sides. Inhale, switching sides, exhale, and exhale. In, X, X, and in, X, X, and in, and X, X. Both knees in, roll yourself down. You place your feet onto the mat for a moment. Place the roller to the side. Don't let it get too far away. And you're going to draw the knees into your chest and then place your hands behind your thighs, lower legs relaxed and folded. So try not to kick up the lower legs the best you can. Elbows are wide. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head. Sink that one's way, roll yourself up to your seated position, right? You're going to find your roller over this diagonally towards you. And then what I'm going to have is do for choreography the arms, just push the arm and twist. Yeah. If the roller feels too much, then you can just pull and twist instead. Yeah. So you're going to bend the knees, feet flat, reach the arms forward, roller in the hand if possible. Deep inhale in here, exhale, going to roll back about halfway, pause. Twist to the right, pushing that roller to the right, come back to center. Push the roller to the left. So one elbow bend and one elbow is long. Come back to center, pause. Roll back 1 inch. We go to the left and center. We go to the right and center, pause. Roll back 1 inch. We go to the right and center. We go to the left and center. Roll back 1 inch, or maybe just stay where you're at. Go to the left and center. Go to the right and center. Pause. Keep the roller in your hands. Roll yourself all the way down. Lengthen the legs out along in front of you, arms overhead, still holding on the roller if possible. It doesn't feel good for you, ditch the roller for a moment. And then find the roller back into your hands if it's not already there. Put the arms up toward the ceiling, back imprints. Bend the knees, right knee to the chest, followed by the left knee. Deep inhale in here, exhale, roll up to your bone curl. Right knee stays there, send the left leg out long. Left armpit draws toward the right knee. Inhale in here, going to switch sides, armpit towards knee. Inhale, switch sides, exhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, exhale. In, X, in, exhale, exhale. Now switch sides once. Hold here for the inhale, hold for the exhale, hold for the inhale, hold for the exhale. Switching sides. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, exhale, exhale. Hug those knees in, roll yourself down, look right, look left. Sway the knees from side to side, do what you need to do here. Then if you're ready, we're going to move on to full bridges. So if you want to use the roller, you're going to place the roller underneath the triangle of your knees. If the roller is not your thing today, just place it to the side. You can do everything that we do, just keep your feet flat on the mat. All right, if you're using the roller, arch the feet onto the roller. Everyone has their choice for basic support. So biggest basic support, arms by your side. Taking some of that away, so just upper arm basic support, bend the elbows. Taking the entire basic support from the arms away, flip the arms towards the ceiling. Each has their challenges, so find what works for you. Remember, you can always change your mind. Your pathway, rolling up or flat back up for your bridge, and just find the center line of your body to come up and down. Take a deep inhale in here, like so scoop, curl, float your stuff up. Maybe it's a flat back up, maybe it's an articulated bridge. Again, that's up to you. Inhale in here, exhale coming back down, find that center line. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink, curl, float your stuff up. Yep, inhale in here, exhale coming back down. Finding that control, trying to take any wavering back and forth out. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, floating your stuff up the best you can. So always gonna be a little bit of adjustment, right? Exhale coming back down. Finding that neutral position. Next time we hold, exhale, scoop, curl, float your stuff up. Find that bridge that works for you. Come down 1 or 2 inches from your pelvis and pulse it up for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and hold. Right leg floats to tabletop. Inhale that foot gently back down. Left leg floats up, tabletop. Inhale that foot gently back down. Right leg floats up. Inhale down. Left leg floats up. Inhale down. Right leg floats. Inhale down. Left leg floats. Inhale down. Pause here, float the hips up a little bit higher, and then come all the way down. Deep inhale in here, exhale again. Sink the belly, curl the tail, and float your stuff up. Find your bridge. Now, right leg floats to tabletop. Extend the right leg up. Reach the right leg down to the high swing and left leg. Just flex your foot. 1 foot up. Flex the foot down. 1 foot up. 2 more times. Flex the foot down. 1 foot up. Last one. Flex the foot down. 1 foot up. Pause. Bring the leg back to tabletop. Foot goes back down. Float the hips up higher. Left leg to tabletop. Extend the left leg up. Now left leg drops down as you flex your foot and point the foot up. Leg drops down to the high swinging right leg. Point the foot up 2 more times. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Pause. Bring the leg back to tabletop. Foot goes back onto the roller. Flip the hips up higher. Come all the way down. So you have the roller, just push the roller away. Pull it back. If your feet are flat on the mat, just walk the feet forward. Get long legs and come with bent knees back. So whether your feet are onto the floor or onto the roller, you're gonna take a little walk. So if I'm on the floor, I'm gonna walk forward, small, then walk back. If I'm on the roller, like a log roll, I'm gonna start to push the roller forward and pull it back. Good news, small is better for now. Keep your arms down by your side, but if you feel comfortable with this, you can find any of those transitions with the arms that work for you. And if you're not familiar with this, I'd say start small and then make it bigger as you feel comfortable. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, and scoop the belly, curl the tail, and float yourself up to your bridge. Start with the right leg and walk it forward, left foot forward, right foot forward, left foot forward. Now pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, walk it forward, walk it forward, walk it forward, walk it forward, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. We got one more set. Walk it forward, walk it forward, walk it forward, walk it forward, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, pause, float those hips up higher, come all the way down, and then lengthen out the legs. Internal, external rotation might feel good here. Maybe just full collapse. Maybe you're gonna rock and roll the calves out. Maybe going to the backs, the thighs here, those hamstrings, giving them a little release. All options are fine. Okay, so I'm gonna slide that roller out, and we'll have one transition here. So you're gonna take this roller and place it between the lower legs. Flex the feet strongly. So the roller's between the knees and the ankles, hands behind the thighs, and you're pushing the roller forward past the feet so you don't knock your chest out, yeah, with that roller. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the heads and the thigh bones, to roll yourself up to your balance point position. Yeah, release the arms forward. Take the roller, place it to the side. Straighten the legs up towards the ceiling if possible. Turn legs back to tabletop, right foot down, left foot down. Lengthen out one leg. Lengthen out the other leg. You reach the arms up. Flat back forward, and then round over when you need to find your forward fold, what works for you. Yoga toe locks, those are the feet, ankles, shins, thighs, hands on the floor. And then you're gonna roll yourself all the way up. All right, so we're gonna take the roller and just place it to the side. That's it for now. We might Bring it back at the end if you need a little bit of balance. Check. From here, you're going to transition onto your belly, and I'll just face the camera for this. I'm going to turn my palms to face the floor, knuckles face the ceiling. So that will be the position of my arms. Forehead down at the mat, as long as that feels okay for you and your neck. Leg position can be parallel, turned out, together, or separated. Just so you know, I go for a slight separation, turn out the legs. For this first one, you keep the focus with your feet onto the mat. Tops the feet onto the mat. From here, take a deep inhale, exhale, float the head and upper spine up. So the arms are long by your side. Now float the palms off the mat. Palms go back down, roll your torso back down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, float the head and upper spine up. So front bottom ribs remain approximately connected to the mat, so it's not a huge thing. So with the palms off the mat, so the arms float, arms come back down, roll your torso back down. We add on, deep inhale in here, exhale, again, float the head and upper spine up. Pause, float both arms up. Now pulse the knuckles up towards the ceiling. Yeah, try to keep that torso stable as you pulse. So it's tempting to go in and out or circles, or can you go up and down? I know that as I get fatigued here, I do circles, I do weird things with my arms. It's all fine, we're just trying to keep those arms moving. Palms down, torso down. Changes here a little bit too. So take a deep inhale in here, exhale, float the head and up, spine up. Palms up, now lift the lower legs up. Lower legs down, palms down, torso down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, float the head and spine up. Palms up, legs down, palms down, torso down. So it's like a skydiving position. Deep inhale in here, exhale again, put the head and spine up, palms up, legs down, palms down, torso down. We'll add that arm pulsing again. So take a deep inhale in here, exhale, put the head and spine up, arms up, legs up, keep everything stable, but just pulse the knuckles up towards the ceiling, up and down. Legs stay stable, torso stays stable, legs are lifted, torso's lifted, arms are lifted. Breathe. Breathe. Pause, legs down, palms down, torso down. From here, you're gonna press yourself into a child's pose, toes together, knees apart, or a rest position that works for you. Maybe it's like a cat pose, a seated pose, something that you can release. Yeah. Then take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, gonna roll up through the base of the spine. One vertebra at a time. The head's gonna be the last to arrive. So just look down the back, chin becomes parallel to the ground. All right. So we're gonna come to standing when you're ready. This would be a good angle here. And we're gonna start with, oh my head. I'm gonna start with a functional parallel position, and we're gonna do our functional parallel position squats, right? So if we need a little bit wider stance of leg, that's fine. Just find a narrow position that works for you. Remember, there's gonna be a hip hinge, knees track out over the second and third toes, arms reach forward. Only four today, you'll see why. Yeah, take a deep inhale in here, exhale, you're gonna squat down, reach the arms forward, and stand all the way back up. Deep inhale in here, exhale, squat down, stick the booty out, knees track over the second or toes, scoop the belly as you stand right back up. 2 more times. Reach and up. And we go for a squat. We hold, we only pulse for 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it all the way up. Great. All right. So we're going to go for a 90-90 lunge. This is where that roller might come into play. So I might need the roller for a little bit of balance to do my 90-90. Maybe it's only a small lunge, or maybe you go back to this leg going back. Totally fine. And then we're going to add the squat back in. When you squat, the roller goes forward and comes up if you need it. So just an option. All right, I'm going to ditch that roller. So we'll start off with 90-90 lunge. Arm choreography is up to you, wherever you like to be. I go back and forth between prayer or arms out in front, or sometimes arms on the hips. So I'm going to take a step back with my right foot, curl the toes under, just like we did. You're gonna lunge, come up, foot goes back down. Now squat and up, left leg goes back, 90-90, and up, foot comes forward, got off balance there, and squat. Maybe I do need the roller, and up, send it back, right leg. Lunge, come in, squat, left leg back, 90-90, up, and squat, adding a little bit of balance. Right leg goes back. Come up to ankle or toe to the knee. Your choice, foot goes down, squat. Left leg back, 90-90. Go to ankle or knee with the toe, back down, squat. One more time each side. 90-90, go right to your balance. Foot down and squat. Left leg back, lunge. Come up to your balance. Foot goes back down, squat, and up, shake it out. Thank God. All right, so we're gonna come to the mat. I'm gonna pull my mat out because I'm gonna have us do forearm plank, right? Elbow underneath shoulder, 2 fists here, parallel position with the arms. Tilt my camera down a little bit here. Yeah, and so we're gonna go right onto the mat, all fours, right away. Now you're gonna make a fist to the right hand, place your right forearm down on the mat, elbow underneath the shoulder approximately, left forearm down. So find that parallel position with the forearms, strong fist, curl those toes under. Right leg out, left leg out. So you're gonna find your forearm plank. Yeah, I'm gonna start to do some hip dips. You're gonna dip the right hip down and bring it up. Left hip down and bring it up. Right hip down and up, left hip down and up, pause. Cross the right leg over left. Right hip dips down again and up. Left hip dips down again and up. Right, up, left, up, pause, uncross. Keep both feet where they're at, left hip dips and up. Right hip dips and up. Left and up, right and up. Left leg crosses over right, starting with the left hip dip and up, right hip dip and up, left hip dip and up, right hip dip and up, pause. Uncross the legs, both feet onto the mat. Scoop the belly, hold, one knee down, other knee down, find yourself into a child's pose, cat pose, release pose that works for you. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the right. Stretching out the left of the waist and the ribs. Walk the hands back to the center. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the left. Stretching out the right to the waist, right to the ribs. Breathe. Find the hands back to center and then widen the stance of the hands here. And if you're going to press into the floor with your hands. And if you're in child's pose, your booty's going to reach towards heels. Cat pose, lower and upper spine will just reach up towards the ceiling a little bit. And if you're in seated pose, you're going to rock behind your sit bones where your hands go on the quads or the thighs or the floor. Wherever you're at, deep inhale in here. Exhale, start to walk your hands back. Roll yourself up to an upright position. Yeah, so you might need to come up onto your knees. That's totally fine. Yeah, and then just look straight ahead. You can have softness to your eyes, maybe even close your eyes. Inhale to the sides and back to the ribs. Exhale, you scoop the belly, draw the navel up and in. Elongate the spine, shoot the crown of the head to the ceiling. Next, inhale, shrug the shoulders up. On the exhale, just slide the shoulder blades down. Scoop the belly, elongate the spine. Nice tall posture. If you're ready, you might already be there. You're going to come to your knees. Curl the toes under. You're going to bring whatever leg forward you like. I'm going to bring my right leg forward because I did my left leg yesterday. You use the hands to the wall, maybe to a roller, to a chair, maybe hands on the thighs, or dropping arms down by your side. Find weight into that front foot. You're going to use that front foot, propel yourself up to standing. Yeah, nice and tall. And then just inhale the shoulders up to the ears. In a natural, gentle way, slide the shoulder blades away from the ears. Just drift them down the back. Getting tall, scoop the belly up and in. Elongate the posture and the spine, shoot the crown of the head through the ceiling. Try to find a comfortable upright positioning without too much tension in the back of the knees or the glutes or the arms. All right, you are done. All right, good job. For whatever reason, got very humid today and I started to sweat quite a bit in that last couple of minutes. Awesome. Thanks for joining.